The compost is a natural fertilizer that can be obtained from organic things such as organic garbage, feces, and so on, that decompose under the action of living creatures, such as insects, bacteria, etc. We should compost in order to reduce the garbage that goes to the landfill and to reduce the pollution in the waters and soils. We can also obtain a precious fertilizer, and it's easy. Nature will help you. The compost should be made in a place hidden by sun, wind, and high humidity. It's more convenient to make compost directly on the ground so that insects can find it with ease. We should make compost on a flat ground so we don't have to worry about water accumulation. We can also make it in a pile or in a box that can or cannot be covered.
It's recommended a box with a lid to ensure optimal temperature and humidity. The compost will not be soaked by rain. Heat will not be lost. Water does not evaporate, especially when the weather is dry. However, periodically lift the lid and ensure air circulation.
In the compost, we put dry materials, also called browns, and wet materials called green. Brown materials is rich in carbon and rot slowly, while greens are rich in nitrogen, rot quickly. Browns can be composed of leaves, straw, grass, cobs, paper, sawdust, cardboard, wood chips. Green can be composed of weeds, wood, food scraps, dung, animal urine, manure. The more diverse, the better. It is recommended to combine 1 part of green and 2 to 3 parts of brown.
It's recommended not to put plastic, metal, glass, glossy paper, cigarettes, wet wipes, other synthetic materials, bones, oil, fat, meat, and cat or dog feces in the compost.
In the first place, biodegradable household waste are stored in the compost bin all at once or it disappears. It is recommended to be stored in alternating layers of green and brown materials.
In the second stage, the materials getting processed by bacteria, mushrooms, worms, etc. that come and develop by themselves. In the third stage, the maturation process is already over. The materials getting dark and crumble, easy to crumble, and it doesn't smell bad. It also resembles the forest soil.
It takes the compost minimum 3 weeks, maximum few years to mature. You can speed up the process by shredding ingredients. The more shredding ingredients, the faster it decomposes. It should be mixed regularly or once a few days or more rarely.
To maintain humidity, 1-2 drops should be squeezed from a handful of composted material. If you squeeze more than 2 drops, shake it. If it is drier, sprinkle it without excess.
The causes of the unpleasant smell are the excess of green or moisture. As a solution, we have to add brown material that absorb the excess of liquid.
The compost is heating up. 55-65 degrees is a good temperature. It means you make good compost that destroys pathogens and seeds. Over 77 degrees, the compost burns. You need to mix it or even add some browns.
Another problem is the appearance of fruit flies. This is caused by the fresh discards on the surface and the excess of green. You can add browns, remix, cover with bronze or soil.
If rodents appear, it means the compost is too dry. Water it and mix it regularly. The insects are not a problem, they contribute to digestion.
After 3 to 4 months, you can use it as organic fertilizer in the soil only a few centimeters deep. It reduces evaporation and stops the growth of weed, also slowly nourishing the plant with nutrients.
After 6 to 8 months as organic fertilizer, it has the consistency of a forest soil with a few more abundant elements. It is mixed with the first few centimeters of garden soil, and it is used for planting vegetables, flowers, trees, and shrubs.
After 10-12 months as a substrate, once sieved and mixed at least 50% of garden soil, it can be used for potted plants or seedlings.
This is how we compose in the public institution of Shandren Gymnasium. First, we take the bucket and then we go put it outside in the larger box where we place some leaves which represents the ground. And that's how it's done.